Hey guys, I'm Jared with Stryker Boats, and we are here with a cool build that we just put together. Now, this is a 10.5-foot 320 Pro. Now, this boat is a 5 chambers plus 1, so we have 5 external tubes plus 1 down the center. The inside of this boat can be fitted with either an air floor or an aluminum floor. In this case, we have the aluminum floor with our premium EVA foam top. Now, when you install a console, it is highly recommended to go the aluminum floor route. There are ways to do it with an air floor, but the aluminum floors allow a nice bolting point for the consoles and fuel tanks and other accessories that we add. So in this particular one, we have a stick steer center console. Now, what we have on here is, this is a stick steer which controls what direction the boat goes. So if you push this forward, it's going to turn the boat right. You push it back, you pull it back, you're going to go left. Now, this is a kind of a precision steering component as opposed to a steering wheel where you're going to have, we recommend like a 3-to-1 or a 1-to-1 full crank rotation for a steering wheel, but this is simple, back and forward. So once you have a few days operating a stick steer, you can get very precise in your jet handling ability. So I do prefer a tiller for using a jet myself, but a lot of people like to have a console as well. So in my opinion, having a stick steer is kind of the best of both worlds, where you have precise control over the direction of the boat and you have that center console ability. Now, with this is a fixed seat on here. You have your throttle and your shift in and out of gear. So you have your forward, you have your reverse, and you have your neutral. And then of course we installed a bilge pump in this boat as well. So we installed a little button for the bilge pump. Now with this, because it does have a battery, it does have the electrical components in the engine for charging. You can also add other items such as a phone charger or GPS, a mapping system if you like. So now if you come to the interior of this boat, you'll see what we've done. So we put the battery underneath the seat compartment. We got an access hatch in the back there. And then we've just run our cables along the outside of the tubes. We have a bilge pump in the bottom of the boat there. So that, again, very handy to have a bilge pump, especially with a boat that's left on a trailer most of the time. When you do install console options, it doesn't make the boat as packable. Now, this could all be taken apart and packed up, but it's going to be a considerable more amount of time, especially if you were looking to go out for the day, not an extended camping trip. So on this boat for power, we have the Mercury 25 jet. Now the 25 jet on our bigger boats definitely leaves something to be desired. It is on the lower end of horsepower rating for what we would recommend for a jet. So with a jet, you do lose a power through the pump. So it's typically a 30% down rate of power. So this is a 25 factory jet. It's about a 32 horsepower motor. And then of course with the Pro, we have our full armored rubber bottom. That's what we call Stryker Shield. And we have a fully welded one-piece aluminum transom, which is standard features on all our models. And on the Pro, it comes with a 20-inch transom. And that is so you can run a long shaft outboard, or you can easily facilitate the installation of a jet outboard, as long as that jet outboard requires the 20-inch transom. And a lot of the smaller jets, that's what they require. Now, if you go to a Yamaha product, when you hit that 30 or 40 horsepower mark, but the Yamaha specifically, those require a 25. So if you are looking to do a setup like this and you're going Yamaha, really look at the requirements of what is required transom height in order to facilitate the installation of that outboard. Now back to the boat here, we do have Scotty bases installed throughout the boat. On this particular model, there's 7 Scotty bases, and that allows the installation of a Scotty 241 mount. And then of course there's about 30 different accessories that you can add on to that. This boat does come with Bimini mounts pre-installed. as well as bow bimini mounts, which is a bow canopy that will protect from the wind and some splashing if you're in heavy seas that could potentially get over the front of the boat. So this boat, the way it's set up, it is rated for 2,054 pounds of weight capacity in the boat. So in this particular setup, with the console taking up a lot of room in the boat, you're going to be comfortable with 1 to 3 people. You can still sit people on the tubes. The operator is going to be the most comfortable in this particular situation, but it's a very cool boat. It's essentially a sea-doo / river raft and slash in all type of water. Really cool, fun vessel. This would be amazing as a tender for a coastal cruiser planning to run little river inlets and some very unique spots that most boats wouldn't take you. So something like this would provide you the safety that you're required while you're out doing coastal cruising, as well give you a very fun toy that you can take you and your family and really get out and explore some of these unique river systems that are available all over the world. This boat is rated for 5 people, but again, you could easily put 5 people plus if you needed some extra people in there. This boat ain't going anywhere. So, you know, part of the safety of having the inflatable is it's not going to sink. You could put 10 people in this boat and you're going to be fine. Now, of course, we're going to go with Transport Canada weight ratings on that, and we rate it for 5. But guys, all around, this is the Stryker Pro 320. So this is our 10-foot model of our Pro boat. This is a stick steer center console with a Merc 25 jet. We do have it on a trailer at the moment. We hope to see you guys out there this season, and we have a whole bunch of content coming your way of some cool builds that we're doing in the shop right now. So stay tuned.